Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of The Shepherdess of Siena by Linda Lafferty, performed by Mary Robinette, Kowal. This novel is dedicated to the good people of Siena. Il Palio è vita. The Palio is life. Part 1. A Medici Princess and the Little Shepherdess. Anno 1569 to 1574. Chapter 1. Siena, Contrada del Drago, August 1569. One of my treasured memories, one of the few I have of my parents, is riding on my father's shoulders through the streets of Siena, my mother walking by our side. On sunny days, when there was little work or none at all, my father would close up his tiny leather workshop. His eyes would sparkle with a light of conspiracy as he lifted me up and set me behind his head. I could not have been much more than 2. As he locked the door behind us, the fresh air chased away the scent of oiled leather, saddles, bridles, halters, sturdy bags for travelers. If my father could not afford to have horses, at least he could create the tack to put on their glorious backs. He pointed across the deep ravine that cut into the heart of the city, between 2 hills. We gazed at the black and white marble walls of Il Duomo, the great cathedral. The view from our neighborhood, the Drago Contrada, across Siena and up to Il Duomo, was the most magnificent vista in our beloved city. A great swath of green farmland, edged to the yellow and deep red flanks of brick buildings and ochre stucco. Beyond the city, set on 3 hills, lay a patchwork of green and gold, the rolling hills of Tuscany. "We will go visit your horses," my father said. My horses. "But first, we must cross the Contrada dell'Oca, the goose. Are you ready, my brave little girl?" I nodded solemnly. I knew one day a goose contradiolo would ambush us. In Drago we were taught from the cradle to distrust our neighboring contradas, as they distrusted us. "We must be careful of the goose," whispered my father. "I can smell perfidy in the flap of its feathers. It is a most foul bird." My mother rolled her eyes. "Why do you teach her this foolishness? Do not listen to your Babo's silly stories." My father paid her no mind. "Keep watch, Virginia."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?